Hey guys, Nola Sports Fan. Sorry, Nola Sports Fan 1984 back here again. Um, like I said, hopefully I'll be off of this shitty webcam soon. Hopefully I can start making videos with my intro back on here again. But I just want to talk quickly. I mentioned in a video, I think about 2 3 weeks ago, something about Tom Brady being overrated, and I know that's going to be probably a big comment that people are going to hate me for, but I'm sorry, I can't help but feel that Tom Brady is the most overrated piece of shit in the NFL. Um, you may think Drew Brees is, but uh, Tom Brady. Okay, these are the reasons why I think Tom Brady is one of the most overrated quarterbacks, or just one of the most overrated players. Um, there's others that I think. Tim Tebow, I think he's overrated. He he does win games. I'll give him that. He wins games. That's all the dude does is win. But he doesn't. When the game's on the line, really, okay. I don't trust Tim Tebow. I don't say there's a guy that I can put out and he'll give me 60 minutes of the greatest football ever, and he proved it against the Dolphins. Now, I gotta agree with Skip Bayless on ESPN. He tweeted late last night. He tweeted that uh, people want to give him criticism. Oh, you beat the Dolphins. Well, the Dolphins have a really talented team. Um, Dolphins have some really talented players on that team. It's just they can't piece it together. So Tebow beat a damn good team, but a team that held him in check for 55 minutes and just couldn't finish the game in the last 5 minutes. Um, but as what I'm gonna say as for Tom Brady, why I feel the way I feel about Tom Brady is simply the fact that um he's a product of that system that he worked. It's not it's not him. It's the Belichick system. You could plug. I honestly think you could take Tim Tebow, put Tebow in that system with the protection, the offensive line that's around Tom Brady, the talent that's around him. Um, with the Wes Welkers and the Julian Edelmans and granted, I don't really even know who any of the other Patriot players are. Danny Woodhead. Um, if you put any quarterback, you could take Tavares Jackson from Seattle. You could take who's a garbage quarterback? Who else is a garbage quarterback in the league right now? Um, I really can't think of any other garbage quarterbacks. But you could take these garbage quarterbacks, Tim Tebow, you could take Matt Moore, Jimmy Clausen, Tony Pike, all these quarterbacks who are kind of busts here in the NFL right now, and you put them in that New England offense with that offensive line and the skill position players, and that offensive play calling, that scheme. You put any quarterback in there, and they're going to rack up the numbers. Because you could take, I could step in. Never playing a lick of football in my life. I could step into that right now as quarterback. I probably could step in right now, throw a 5 yard pass. And granted, that might be the longest pass I can throw, 5 yards. I may not be able to throw 20 or 30 yards or 40, 50 yards down the field. I may only be able to throw a 5 yard pass. But if I could throw that little 5 yard pass to Wes Welker, who's got is one of the fastest white guys I've ever seen in the NFL. Not to say that white guys aren't fast. I don't want criticism on racism or whatever, but just usually little short white guys like that aren't really that fast. But Wes Welker is a beast. He has like superhuman speed, and you just throw him a little 5 yard pass and have him bust down the sideline and whoop, shake one guy and then he's gone 90 yards for a touchdown. And we give Tom Brady all this credit. Oh, he threw a 98-yard touchdown pass to to Wes Welker. Well, Wes Welker did all the fucking work. I'm sorry. Wes Welker did all the work on that. And Tom Brady gets the credit. Wes Welker doesn't get the credit. Tom Brady does. So I just can't help but I can't give Tom Brady credit. And as far as most valuable player, all the MVP awards he's won, it doesn't mean shit to me because, okay, MVP is supposed to be the most valuable player to most valuable player. It means they're the most valuable player to their team and the most valuable player in the league. Now, I've made the joke before, and I don't know if I said it in a video, but I'm going to say it again. Peyton Manning should win an MVP this year. That's right, I said it. Peyton Manning should win the MVP this year. Why should Peyton Manning win the MVP? Because look at what the Colts are without him. They're shit. 0-7. Haven't won a game without Peyton Manning. They cannot win a game without Peyton Manning. Are they tanking the season? I don't think they're tanking the season, but they just cannot win a game. Peyton Manning should be the first player in NFL history to never play a lick of football in an entire season and still win the MVP. He is the most valuable player to his team. Now, Tom Brady would not be the player that he is if Wes Welker and Danny Woodhead and all these other receivers and tight ends, Aaron Hernandez, I forget who's the other one. I know they have like 3 tight ends right now. Tom Brady would not be what he is, without these pieces around him. They've built a team around him. For God's sakes, the year Brady got hurt, Matt Castle and the Patriots missed the playoffs. They were 11-5. 11-5. 10 really. I'll give Brady credit. He won the one game that year. The game he got hurt in, he won that game against the Chiefs. He got 1-0 that year, and then Matt Castle won 2/3 of the games he played. That's 66%. That's a damn good winning percentage. 10-5, damn good winning percentage. But again, we give Tom Brady all the credit. Why? He's a pretty little face. The NFL loves him. The girls love him. The Boston Patriots fans love him. I don't. I thought he was overrated in Michigan. I think he's overrated now. You're not going to change my mind. I'm sorry. People may hate me for this. May make fun of me for this. I've been made fun of before. I posted a video on an old account a long time ago about an LSU Alabama game a couple years ago. And Big Gravy made fun of me for it. Oh well. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all one bit. It's my opinion, so hate on me all you want. I can take the hate. I mean, I have Falcons fans who come after me and tell me I'm gay because I hate the Falcons. That's your opinion. An opinion's like an asshole. Everybody's got one. And I'm an asshole, and this is my opinion. I think Tom Brady sucks. Sorry.